chocolate, a magnificent foodstuff. It's a food group where I'm concerned. It's the food of the gods. I'm addicted to it. I'm a chocoholic. I love it. Can't get enough of the stuff. But there's a problem with chocolate. Why is chocolate bad for dogs? Well, there's myths and misunderstandings and general ignorance. A common misconception you hear is, oh, it's okay, only some dogs are allergic to chocolate. Utter nonsense. What's an allergy? Well, an allergy is an inappropriate response by the immune system to an innocuous substance. For example, pollen, cats, tomatoes, eggs, antibiotics. All of these are harmless substances, yet in some people their immune system mounts a response, resulting in unpleasant and sometimes serious or life-threatening symptoms. Now, what is a toxin? Well, a toxin is something that is poisonous. Its effects are the result of a biochemical effect and they don't involve the immune system. For example, the effect of cyanide is interference with the electron transport chain, resulting in the inability to use oxygen. Strychnine, well, it causes hyperstimulation of nerves, resulting in convulsions and death by inability to use respiratory muscles properly, severe rhabdomyolysis and exhaustion. The immune system is irrelevant when it comes to toxins, also called poisons. There are some toxic substances which the human body can tolerate because there are efficient clearance mechanisms, and the lethal dose is large, for example, ethyl alcohol, or the chemical theobromine, which is found in chocolate. So first, we need to understand how lethal dose is measured. And we measure it as an LD50, which means the amount per kilogram body weight which is required to kill 50% of a group given the substance. Cyanide has an LD50 of between 5 and 10 milligrams per kilogram body weight, depending on the animal. Strychnine has an LD50 of between 0.33 and 5 milligrams per kilogram, not including rats and quail. In humans, the LD50 for theobromine is around 1000 milligrams per kilogram. And humans have a pretty efficient clearance mechanism for theobromine, so it can be difficult to actually reach the lethal dose. Dogs, however, have a much slower clearance mechanism, and they are more sensitive to theobromine. The LD50 for dogs is 300 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. Now remember, the LD50 is the amount of the toxic substance per kilogram of body weight which would be lethal in 50% of the cases. With a slower clearance mechanism and a lower body weight, dogs are particularly prone to reaching toxic levels. Cats are even more sensitive, with an LD50 of 200, but because they can't taste sweetness, they're less likely to eat chocolate. The half-life of theobromine in a dog is 17.5 hours. That means it takes 17.5 hours to clear 50% of the chemical from the dog's body. In humans, the half-life is between 7 and 12 hours. To translate all of this into numbers which are easy to understand, 11 grams of baker's chocolate will produce mild symptoms in a 9 kilogram dog. Or in old money, 1 ounce of milk chocolate per 1 pound body weight is potentially lethal in dogs. 1 ounce per pound. Theobromine causes nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, increased urination, and if the dose is high enough, your dog will progress to cardiac arrhythmias, epileptic seizures, internal bleeding, cardiac arrest, and eventual death. In the UK, 17,000 cats and dogs suffer chocolate poisoning per year. For more information on this, please see this link. I'll put it in the description below. That site also includes a handy wee chocolate toxicity calculator should you pick into your chocolate supply. If you think your pet has eaten chocolate, seek veterinary advice immediately. And never give your dog chocolate. Just don't.